it's Christy or Miss Bikini Buns. Here I am on a Sunday, June 7th, 2026. It is now 6:18 in the evening. Here I am with me. Here I am with Miko. He's over there. And he's going to sit. He's not going to grace us with his presence right now. Just to give you a daily vlog, this is all about my weight loss, my final weight loss journey, as I navigate the different tools that is getting me to my weight loss goal, which is 120 pounds. So if you, in case you don't know, this is your first time watching, or maybe I should review for those who haven't watched in the past. I started my weight loss journey, my final one, on October 7th, 2024. This was in response to earlier in the year, around the end of March, literally right after spring break, I ended up in the hospital. And it, I don't know, just two things just collided and I ended up in the hospital. Number one, I was sick. I had a cold, and then my sciatica, which has not appeared for a long time, suddenly appeared. And because I had the sciatica, I have the type of sciatica that I am out of commission. I cannot walk. I could not walk. It was very painful to move. I couldn't even get out of bed. I mean, it was a whole production trying to get me out of bed to go use the bathroom or even to take a shower. Used the walker, and then I sprained my left wrist. So I had that going on, as well as I couldn't walk. And then because I couldn't walk and I was lying down horizontally for most of the time, I believe my cold settled in my lungs, which led to pneumonia. And then I was in the hospital in the ICU for 5 days because of the pneumonia. And then the sciatica was just lingered on. They didn't really treat it until the very, very, literally the last 2 days. And so now my right foot and my right leg is, I still can use my right leg, but I do not really have a lot of function in my my toes. I can't really move it on command like how I used to, and sometimes it affects my balance. So I have to be really careful and really think about moving laterally. And then also too, I have a little bit more cramps in my calf on my right leg. In fact, all my cramps, my leg cramps, my calf cramps are in my right leg. I mean, just on Thursday, I was exercising, and suddenly, as I was getting into the machine, my right calf decided to tighten up, and I had to kind of step out of it and try to stretch it out, and finally it released. And then it did it again, and I had to step out and stretch it, and then it released. And then I was really kind of hesitant to do more, but I kind of pushed through it and, kind of gauged how I felt. But yeah, my right leg is a little effed up. Yeah, I'll be honest. So it's really affecting, walking in heels, because if you don't know, you need your toes to balance. I mean, really, because my toes can't grip. Yeah, so I'm dealing with it. I try to do toe raises and all that kind of stuff, and it's just little by little. And today I had a posing session, and it was very productive. However, after I noticed my toes were cramping, So I had to, later on in the day, so I had to kind of stop and stretch it out because it was just kind of doing this. And all I was doing was lying down because, yeah. So anyway, so I'm on my final weight loss journey. I started at 260 pounds on October 7th, 2024. My highest weight, however, and this is a recorded weight, I believe I was much heavier, but at that time, like it was during COVID, I didn't really weigh myself. So I don't really know how heavy I actually was, but the highest recorded weight was in 2021. I was 286.7. I was 286.7 pounds. And then since 2021 to 2024, did the diet and exercise, lost weight, gained weight. I did it through, diet and exercise. But around 2024, it just was like, you know what? I need to be mobile. For me, physically and in my head and everything and how I act, I'm still young. I do not want to walk around with a walker or in a wheelchair or with a cane, because I could not walk for like 4 months. I had to kind of force myself to be mobile by the time school began in August. So by the end of July, I had to, because that's when teachers report for work, I had to make myself at least be mobile enough to kind of function. Unfortunately, my class is on the second floor and there's stairs. And yes, you could have said, oh, why couldn't you move to a bottom floor classroom? Because in order to move to a bottom row classroom, you have to pack up that classroom and pack it up and then move and then unpack it. And I was barely even moving. So to me, the biggest challenge was I'd rather just try to figure out how to get up and down the stairs rather than pack up a whole classroom, have it moved, and then unpack it. Because like I said, I was still not very mobile during the summer of 2024. I mean, I literally had to dig deep and get myself moving to a point where at least I could make it to a chair and sit, get up, make it to another sitting place, and that kind of stuff. I had my walker available just in case, not obviously not the stairs. I had to take the stairs very slowly. But yeah, so around October, I was a little bit more mobile than normal. So, but I just decided, you know what? I need to do what I can to lose weight. So I started with diet and exercise. So around 2022, I really got into weightlifting again. Started with Planet Fitness because that was near my the home I was living at the time. And then we moved and then found my current gym right now, GY Fitness, which is a bodybuilding gym, and did the diet and exercise, lost weight, gained weight. But then in 2024, I really was like, you know what, I'm going to lose this weight and pursue my dream of becoming a real bodybuilder, to the point where I want to compete. And I want to continue competing because this is what I always wanted to do ever since I was a teenager. But I just lacked the knowledge, the funds, and all the access to becoming a bodybuilder because of my circumstances, of my location. Because back in the day, it was not very accessible as how it is now. I mean, really. but the biggest thing was financially, and yeah. So anyway, there's no time like the present, so I had to get started. So here I am, about a little over a year and a half later, and I lost some weight. And if you want to know how much I weigh now, you need to go check out my weight loss weekly update, which I will be recording for week 49 right after this. But what did I do today? So I have spent whole 10 minutes telling you all about my a brief life history of my weight loss journey. Hopefully this will save and record, because I'm not doing this again. So please save. So what did I do today? Woke up, did my check-in pictures, weighed in, ate my protein bar, also ate my egg whites, oatmeal, and then I went to cardio gym, finished my cardio, still 65 minutes on the elliptical, went to bodybuilding gym, did shoulders, and then at 10:30 I had a posing session, this time in the posing room. This time my coach came, and we spent about a little bit more than 45 minutes working on it, even though I had the room reserved for 30. I mean, she kept going on and on, so I was like, okay, whatever, right? And no one was in line using it, so it was like, okay, whatever. That was eye-opening, and I'm glad I did it, but I feel so self-conscious, and I'm really having a hard time walking in heels. One, because I'm not used to it, and I do practice, but I think also too, it doesn't help not having a working right foot. That, I mean, I think it would be a little easier if my right foot was functional, but it's still not functional. So I lose my balance a little bit more quickly than I think other people. I mean, I get the concepts. I get how your body's supposed to be positioned. I understand how your feet are supposed to walk, your knees are supposed to be together, and all that stuff. But it's just so hard to balance. So I'm having trouble with that. And also I'm trying to learn the posing, and there's so many little things to remember, like hold your tummy in, and belly button 45 degrees to the side, and have this foot here. And yeah, I'm going to practice. I'm going to need to practice, because I'm hoping that I can compete in November, but I don't know. Economically, I don't know. I'm going to try, but economically, I don't know, because there's so much freaking things that because this is an expensive sport. So yeah, there is that. But then, with my eye surgery co-payment, my student loans are going to be kicking back in August. It's just something I need to figure out, and I will figure it out. But in the meantime, I'm just going to I'm just going to plan to compete in November. It will be around Thanksgiving time. It's a little bigger show than the other 3 shows that they offer here in Hawaii, which is fine. My coach has said maybe I can enter into the True Novice division, because that's for people who are totally new, which I totally am, and then also the Masters division, which is like 35 and up or 40 and up. And then I could do the Open, but that's for everybody. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. So I am just taking it all in stride. I figure there will be a way to do all this. I just need to be like Field of Dreams. Remember that movie? If you build it, they will come. So I will just think positively and just move forward. Imua. I will move forward and just continue on my way. And if I can do it, I can do it. If not, to me, it's not going to be a wasted time, because I can always roll it over till next year, right? I can always roll it over to April of next year. But it's okay. I mean, I do want to do it, but my heart is not so set on it that I will, the world is going to end if I don't compete in a bodybuilding show this year. But, I am proud of my progress. But I don't know. I just am in this weird place of like, I know I'm doing okay, but then I know I can do better. But I keep telling myself, it's not, strive for progress, not perfection. And that is what I'm trying to do. I can work on several things. So one of the things I'm going to be working on is my my food choices, and getting back on my meal plan. Number 2 is working on my strength training, slowing down, having my muscles more under tension. So basically slowing down instead of like going 1, 2, 3, going 1, 2, 1, 2, and like really feeling whatever I'm supposed to be working on, which is kind of working, because like I said in my gym accountability check-in, I'm kind of feeling a little twingy in the places that I worked out at, I mean, I'm still functional. It's not like when I was beginning of high school and they had wanted to try out for volleyball, and they had conditioning class, and they had conditioning before you tried out, and then I couldn't even get up and down from sitting down because my thighs were just like shot, right? But yeah, so I don't have too much of the DOMS, the delayed onset muscle soreness. I think that's what it's called. But I still feel a little twingy, which is good, because I guess I'm working. I know that what I'm doing is actually working. So that's good. So because I'm going slower, I lowered my weight. And that's good, because I'm not a power lifter. I don't have to lift heavy. That's not the goal. The goal is to choose a challenging weight in order for you to stress the muscle enough so it can grow. So I don't have to like totally max out, because that's not the goal. The goal is to build your body. So the bikini division has a certain look or shape. Hold on. Yes. So the bikini division has a certain shape, just like the other divisions. And that is the look I am trying for. I know I have a lot of work to do, but at this time of my journey, the phase that I am naming it is the fat cutting the fat phase. And then after the cutting the fat phase, we're going to have to build the muscle phase. So I have to develop more muscles to give my body more shape. So however, I want to do both, but I don't think you can do both. So right now, I think I have about, just to get to my goal weight, I have about 32 more pounds to go. And then to get to my goal weight, I have about 42 more pounds to go. I think that's right. I don't know. But yeah, my coach said you need to be maybe about 115 pounds to be stage ready. Yeah. My goal weight is to be 120. Now, at one time I thought, okay, when I was 260 or, whatever. I wasn't in Wonderland yet. I was like, well, maybe 150 is good, right? But then as I am looking at myself and feeling how I am feeling, I don't think the 150s is for me. I don't even think the 140s or the 130s are for me. I think maybe being about 120 is for me. Just to be in that, thing. Because I don't want to be too far away from my stage weight because I don't want to have prep being total agony because I know it will be. Because bodybuilding is not a healthy sport if you compete. Because you need to have your body look a certain way and you need to deplete your body in order for your muscles to show. And that is the temporary state that you're trying to get your body in. And then, obviously you have to reverse diet and get out of that. And I want to do that healthily and things like that. And I think with my coach, she comes from a place of doing that reverse dieting and stuff in a healthy way. So, yeah. So, I did take a little nap today after lunch. I'm working on my planner, updating it because I have to update it daily. I'm also going to be I'm also going to be writing down like a summer schedule because I need to incorporate. Yes, there's Miko. So I have Miko and Harley. This is Miko. This is Harley. So I am going to make a summer schedule. Can you believe 1 week is over already of a summer break? So I have like 7 more to go. And by July 4th I'm back in the classroom setting it up. So, yeah, it's going by fast. But like I said, trying to be productive and not getting overwhelmed. Yeah. Next week, I have a hair appointment on Wednesday at 10:30. Saturday, I have about 11:20, I think. I have my eye appointment, which is good because I'm finding myself I used to just be able to like have my glasses on and read, or even watch my iPad. Now I have to take it off or go like this and like it's okay. So I don't know what's going on with my eyes. I hope it's the eye surgery and it's telling me maybe my eyes are getting better, my vision is getting better, but knowing me, I doubt it. But I need to see if my eyes are at a certain place after the surgery where I can get a new eye prescription because honestly, I cannot see that well with this prescription. So we'll see, right, on Saturday. And then the week after, I think it's the week after, is the Ikaika Classic. And I plan to go to watch that. That was my first bodybuilding gym that it's not my bodybuilding gym. It's my first bodybuilding show that I ever went to. Yeah, I ever went to. That was about a year ago. But this one was like around July, right? It was like July 5th, I think. But this one is a little bit, this is like 1 week earlier than last year. So that's coming up in about 3 weeks. Not sure. But yeah, so lots to do. And sometimes I feel like I'm not focused, but I have to give myself grace and go, do what you can with what you have. And even if you're the time that you said you were going to go in your schedule, if you don't make it at that exact time, it's okay because you are on vacation. So it's okay if you go to the gym a little later. No one's going to die. The gym is still there. So I need to, and I'm the kind of person that needs to have things like, or I'm all messed up. I get very anxious. So that's why I'm trying to work on being more flexible. I mean, I am flexible, and it's okay. I'm not gonna throw a tantrum if things don't go my way. Don't get me wrong, but I just like get a little anxious if the plans that I made in my head do not turn out the way I planned it. But I've been learning to kind of just, take it in stride and just forgive myself and just do what I can with what I have and just go when I go, and don't make it all or nothing. Oh, I didn't go at 6:30 in the morning. Okay, I might as well not go at all. Because I used to be like that too. As well as with the food. If I didn't go at a certain time, I'd be like, I didn't go at 6:30. I can go, right? But now, I don't feel that way anymore. I just kind of go when I go. But I do need to try to go earlier in the day because I've been coming home after 12 and it's like half my day is gone already. So, yeah. Oh, which reminds me, I gotta take my blood pressure. I did stop losartan because I thought maybe the blood pressure medicine is lowering my blood pressure lower than it needs to be. So maybe that is causing my dizziness. So I'm going to try again, staying off losartan for a week, monitoring myself with my blood pressure cuff. And yeah, and then just spending the rest of the time, well, honestly, I was waiting for my ribbon cutting machine that was supposed to come through Amazon, and the thing is, it's 6:45 already, and it's not here. And it said it would be here, and I know it's a Sunday, but we're in 2026. Sometimes things don't work from Monday through Friday. People now are delivering on Saturday and Sunday now, and it said out for delivery Sunday. And I'm still waiting for my ribbon cutting machine because I thought I would, like when I came home from the gym, I would have my lunch and then, my ribbon cutting machine is here. So I'll start like learning the machine and start cutting some ribbon so I can try to learn a new hobby, which is making ribbon lays. And what I want, the first ribbon lay I want to learn how to make is a plumeria ribbon lay. And I found that tutorial on YouTube, and I even ordered the supplies from the people who made that tutorial, which happens to be on the island. They are in Kaneohe. I was like, okay, so I paid for it, and they shipped it to me, and it came really fast, which is good because it was during the end of graduation season. So I was like, I'm so happy they took, time to get that out because I know graduation season in Hawaii is really good. I enjoy those traditions. People are, I know it has evolved since I graduated. I mean, having the lays up to here and having lays on your arms, I mean, that was how it was back in my day. But wow, they get so creative these days with their graduation ceremony thing that the family and friends give them. I mean, but I see like on social media, some people call, Polynesians with their ghetto graduation celebration, but it is a time to celebrate. That child graduated, whether it's high school or college, celebrate it up. If you want to make your crown out of dollar bills, or you want to make a banana lei, or if you want to make your Simon lei, or go do it, because that it's just a celebration. And how does that affect you? It doesn't. It's all for the graduate. So I have no problem in celebrating with the extent of what graduation has come to when family and friends give their graduate lays and stuff. I find it, I'm really happy that they take that occasion really seriously and they rejoice in celebrating that graduate's accomplishments. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I got off track. Oh my God, it's already half an hour. I really hope this video got saved. So yeah, so here I am. At the end of the day, I still need to record my weekly weigh-in, but don't get too excited. I know what I did wrong, and I will get better, but I think in some ways I'm getting complacent. But in some ways, I think I'm complacent because I need a little bit more, because my body's asking for more of a certain thing. And yeah, so I will start tomorrow getting back on track. I can't start today because I'm already done eating. I already brushed my teeth, already mouthwashed, and just winding down to go to sleep. Still playing my iPhone games. Yes, I'm still playing my iPhone games, but I'm not letting it dictate my whole day. I just play for a little while to a certain point, and then I turn it off and I go do other things. But that is basically what I did today. Lots to think about as far as posing, and that is going to be my biggest obstacle. I mean, who knew, right? I think, okay, in order of my biggest challenges of this whole process so far, because I haven't gone through prep yet, my biggest challenge is the posing and presentation. The second thing is the meals, the meal plan and the food choices. And the third, which I find very easy, is the strength training. Okay, sorry, cardio. And then the last thing is the strength training. Yeah, so in order from hardest to easiest, that is the four things so far that I'm finding. The posing and presentation is so hard for me. And I'm also worried about falling because I'm not exactly the most flexible person. And I'm coming from a person who used to be 260. And just in February, my knee pain finally went away. So I'm not coming from a place where I feel comfortable falling down. So yeah, that's one of my biggest fears is falling down. But I gotta just practice. So that is what I'm going to try to do from now until November, because I have the time. And even if I don't compete in November, because of a variety of reasons, I'm okay with it because it just gives me more time to practice. But that doesn't mean I'm going to procrastinate and just count on not competing. I need to really start taking it seriously because it's already June 7th. And although for a time I was practicing every day, there was also a time after that I just kind of stopped because end of the school year tasks got dumped on me more and stress increased. But now that stress has decreased, I have time and I need to really feel comfortable doing what I got to do. So this is just another challenge that I have to overcome, and I can overcome. But yeah, so anyway, I will say goodbye because it's already 34 minutes and still need to do my weekly weigh-in. Yeah, can you tell I'm very happy about it? So I will see you later and have a great day. Stick around for the gym accountability check-in too. Bye. Hi bunnies, it's Christy. It is 11:49 in the morning. No, 11:48 in the morning. I'm here. I just finished my shoulder workout as well as my posing session. Just like last week, I had to finish my last exercise after my posing time because 10:30 came around, and I had to, honor my posing session that I bought. So I think hopefully I can try to incorporate that into my schedule. I like the posing room because it really, that's like the environment to really focus on it. If I do it at home, honestly, I got the dogs on me, housemate, and, there's a lot of distractions. So perhaps I, try to find it within my budget to keep doing these sessions. When this particular session, I had my coach with me. I have a long way to go as far as posing. It looks like November might be my first competition, but honestly, we'll see. Because not only does the body have to get ready, financially, I need to be ready too. And to be honest, it could be workable, but with the eye surgeries that I had in December and January, the copay was much more than I thought, and I'm still trying to figure that out. So I still got to pay that. So yeah. So I'm just saying, that's why I'm thinking about like other passive income that I can do. That's why I thought maybe perhaps YouTube will help me. But after almost, it's been 11 months, I'm still at 53 subscribers, which, it's great because I'm glad I have 53 subscribers. I really do, because it really took a lot just to get one. And then 10, so I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers. I know that the majority of them are people who are looking to have me employ them as my social media person to help get the SEOs optimized and all that stuff, but I cannot afford it. That is why I have not contacted them back. But yeah, so there's that. So I don't know how else I can be more interesting except just being myself and just doing my daily thing. So this workout was pretty good. I am really trying to work on taking my time and just not, throwing up the weight. I'm actually trying to do that time under tension thing where I go so much more slower so the muscle will be more activated during the exercise. So I'm working on that. It is kind of helping because let me tell you, I'm a little bit I feel a little bit sore after working out, like especially like in my lower half. I can really feel something is different because although I'm functional, I do feel like a little bit of muscle pain, kind of bending down, and it is manageable, but it's not like like, oh my God, I can't even sit down, or even get up. But I do feel more of a twinge when I stand up and sit down, and then also too I probably will feel it in my shoulders as well later on. So I'm just finishing up my 2nd liter of water. When I go home, I'm gonna eat lunch and get my 3rd in, and then I'm gonna clean up and stuff. And guess what's coming today? My ribbon cutting machine. So I may start my getting going on my new hobby, which is probably going to be making ribbon lace. And my first project is going to be making the plumeria ribbon lay. I got all the supplies. I just gotta learn how the ribbon cutting machine works, and then I gotta watch the video so I know the dimensions, and then figure out how the ribbon cutting machine works. And yeah, I can like kind of start that pretty soon, right? So that's where I'm at. I'm leaving now. I didn't expect to be here for days, but today's Sunday, right? Yeah, today's Sunday. So today's Sunday, tomorrow's Monday, and I really gotta lock in. I haven't been locking in, honestly. Last night, housemate bought steak, and he's really getting really friendly with the neighbor, which is good because he needs to, you know, develop that. You know, but I just worry because sometimes he can be whatever, and then those kinds of every time he gets friendly with the neighbors, something happens, and then it turns, and then it's like, what the F is happening? Why can't we just be pleasant? So I don't know. Sometimes they yeah. So I don't know, but anyway. So he has his new friend is the neighbor, which is good. The new neighbor is very nice. Oh my God, he offered to clean up our backyard, and you know, we are going to repay him in some way. He didn't want cash, but we're thinking of ways to repay him in some way. So housemate was thinking about the guy likes salmon, so maybe we'll, you know, buy him, you know, some salmon or something like that. But yeah, like I said, living in this new place, I really like it. The people are real. They mind their own business. It's not too ghetto. Like the other place was nice, and they say that it's resort living, but over the years, it's been a little bit ghetto. I mean, I gotta say it, yeah. And the living conditions there, I mean, I'm not saying anything bad that hasn't already been reviewed. And if you want to go check it out, you can go check it out, because I'm not the first person to think this way, but this is based on my experiences. Like I said before, I'm really glad I moved because of the black mold and the insect problems. Even though you pay for insect, you know, insect services, to not have them there with the constant ants and all these other stuffs, it's like whatever. But like over here at this new place, so much better. The insect problem is not even really a problem. But like I said, October will be a year that we've lived there, and we'll see how things go. And I really want to live here as long as I can, because I don't know where else to live that will accept pets. You know, honestly, I don't know where else to live that will accept pets. So that's why I just want to stay where, you know, just be pleasant with the neighbors, just mind my own business, and just get along with everybody, and just mind my own business, and just be pleasant, you know. That's it. So that's about it. I mean, yeah, so now I'm going to go home. People are pulling in to do their workout. I don't know how they can work out right now. It's so freaking hot. It drives me crazy. So I will see you later, and most likely my lunch will be like poke. Yeah, because it's just easy. So I'll see you later. Bye.